Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. November 24, 6 p.m. That probably means that you will find out there somewhere on YouTube, on several channels, you will find some footage from The Chase. The first episode of the new Motorflix update, which will come into the Crew 2 tomorrow. It's about police cars, it's about police chases. Some of them will take you about 30 to 40 seconds. And then it's over and dealt with for that week. That's more or less a brief summary of what you're gonna get. The Motorflix season, or whatever they call it, year number 3, it will have 3 seasons. Each of the seasons will take 4 months, and each of the seasons will have 2 episodes. That means that every episode will about 2 months, more or less, 8 or 9 weeks, depending on how many weeks are in the month and so on. Each of those episodes will also have a Motorpass. We will come back to that in a second. So, what are we looking at when it comes to these things here? There's some sort of life story behind it, that there are some bank robbers in town, and then they are robbing the vault or whatever, and then you have the vault interception unit, which are basically the road police cars. You also have the enforcer units, which are the off-road vehicles. Episode number 1, The Chase, will run from November till about January, I think January 20th. We will have The Hunt, which is the off-road version. And then we will have the enforcer editions, or enforcer units, coming into the play. The Chase, Street Race and Hypercar, The Hunt, Rally Raid and Rallycross. Although it's not really Rallycross, because most of those events also take place all over the place, off-roading. Basically, those are 8 Rally Raid events that you will see in The Hunt. And in The Chase, you will see, if I'm not mistaken, 5 Street Race events and 3 Hypercar events. 8 events, 8 weeks, 2 months, more or less. That's what it comes down to. Where do you will find these things? The Chase is the first summit, I think, from batch number 6. Because also that we will have a new summit batch coming into play. And sort of similar as they did with the mood events in summer in Hollywood, we're gonna have the same situation here, meaning that every week they will bring one new event of these police things. So you're gonna see some Street Race and Hypercar in The Chase every week, and in The Hunt you will see some Rally Raid and Rallycross events added to the grid of activities, because that's what it is. That's about the only positive thing that I can say about this, is that all this police stuff is happening in activities. They are events, which means they are not taking place in free roam, unlike in Calling All Units, where you were bothering other people who were just cruising around, or some summit people who were doing a summit skill test. Don't worry about that. It will not happen, because it's in events that you will be able to find these things. So from tomorrow on, we're going to have a summit. In that summit will be one of the 8 events. I'm assuming that all those names are NDA. I can give you every single of those episodes, but I don't know how much you can reveal. See, I was not invited for the recording session when it comes to this. I already suggested it myself last week or so in a video. Better that they do not invite me, and they also didn't invite me. But I know there was some recording session going on, so if you want to see how it all looks like within an event, I'm pretty sure you will find some videos out there by now. Normally the deadline is Tuesday 6 p.m. if there is an update on Wednesday. So they are out there. Each of these episodes will also have a Motorpass, which is also a very, very debatable structure. The Motorpass, or a Battle Pass, if you're familiar with a Battle Pass in other games, for instance Call of Duty, Warzone, or something similar. How does that work? You buy that Battle Pass, you can play through it, or you spend enough money so that you unlock every tier in that Battle Pass already from the start. That is all possible. This thing, sort of similar. You will have a Motorpass of about 50 tiers in this game. In other games you sometimes see 100 tiers or whatever, but in this game it's 50 tiers. You see some black and gray here happening, and here and there you see some red. What does that mean? That means that if you do not buy the Motorpass, you will get, out of those 50 tiers, you will get 11 tiers for free. You see some vehicles over here, only one of them, this Bugatti Chiron, aka a recycled vehicle. You already have that Chiron in your garage, even different versions of it. This one is more or less the same, but it has a police livery. So that one you will get free on tier number 49. So it's not like in the beginning or so that you immediately can start playing these events. No. Tier 49. So you have these 11 red things here on that 50 tier. 11 will be free. What else is in there next to those vehicles is some vanity, some tires, some smokes, whatever, some crew credits, some bugs, all kind of things will happening every tier. Unfortunately, if you do not buy it, you will not be able to get all that. You only get a few things of those, which will be for free. Like here, what is this? At tier number 5, you will have the interception unit underglow. Wonderful stuff. Here at tier 49, you get the Bugatti Chiron. The other 3 vehicles, they are in the premium Motorpass. And that means you're going to have to buy that Motorpass, you're going to have to buy that Battle Pass. 80,000 crew credits they want for it, for an episode, and that means for 2 months. As I mentioned before, there are some bugs in here, there are also some crew credits in here. 40,000 crew credits will be returned to you if you play through it. 20,000 for free, as well for people who bought the Motorpass, as for those who don't buy the Motorpass, you will get 20,000 crew credits. If you do buy the Motorpass, you get another 20,000 crew credits somewhere in the premium, in the sort of the black numbers over here. And then you'll get an extra 20,000, so 40,000. So you pay 80,000 and you get 40,000 returned to you. That's a bit of a problem. In other games, if you buy a Battle Pass or a Motorpass, whatever they want to call it, if you buy that thing, you play through it the 50 tiers, you get your money back. If you pay 80,000, you get 80,000 back, plus 20,000 for free, so you get 100,000 crew credits. That would make sense. Then people would be okay with that Motorpass, and they will either buy it or not buy it, and they play through it. They have enough money. If you buy it for the first season, you play through it, you get all your money back. You have enough to buy the next episode Motorpass as well. Now you will not. If you just have, let's say, 85,000 crew credits on your account, you buy that first one, you play through it, you get 40,000 back, you will have 45,000. Season 1, episode number 2 starts, you have a new Motorpass, you are 40,000 crew credits short. Oh, that's okay, then we play the orange busting, the daily live crates, and do some contracts, and get some, no, that is no longer possible, because as of tomorrow, the daily contracts will be taken out of the game. They claim, they sort of, with some PR explanation, they claim that this thing sort of replaces the daily contract, because there is also some crew credits in here, there is some vanity in here that you can get and stuff like that. That's a PR explanation, but it makes no sense at all. So you are gonna be, to make a very long story short, you pay 80,000, you only get 40,000 back. So you're gonna be 40,000 short to buy the next Motorpass. And there is no other way of earning crew credits, because they removed the daily contracts. So you can turn and twist this and come up with PR explanations as much as you want. This is microtransactions. You want people to use real money to buy these Motorpasses. Now, there have been people been grinding over the years and months which pass by, and they have, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 700,000 or even more crew credits. Yeah, those people will not have to worry about anything. But those people who don't have all that kind of stuff, they just have enough crew credits to buy one of these Motorpasses, they're gonna have to chip in real dollars if they want to get the next one. So the question you have to ask here is, are people going to buy a Motorpass for some vanity, which half the community don't even care about, for some vehicles which we already have in our game, in our garage, but put just a police livery on it and then thinking or trying to sell it as a new vehicle. Are people going to pay for that? Maybe, if there are some interesting new vehicles in that Motorpass. But you have to realize that this Corvette C8 and this BMW M8, you don't need to buy the Motorpass to get these vehicles, because they will be showing up in the dealers just to buy as a street race or as a hypercar without the police livery as well. So unless you want to mess around with these police, I don't think people are going to go for this. They will just buy the normal edition if they want to drive the new BMW M8 or the new Corvette C8. They just buy the normal one and drive around in that. So if this is a way to try to get money out of us, I don't think it's going to work very well. That's my opinion on it. As far as we know, there are at least 3 seasons. There are at least 6 episodes. And that means, at least that's a plan for now. We will see, because if the community does not buy this crap, yeah, then there might be not... I'm pretty sure they're working on season 2, but there might not be a season 3 or 4 if it's not working. Unless they make some changes on it. If you want to make this work, Ivory Tower, then it's pretty simple. Then you're gonna need to put 100,000 crew credits in here. 20,000 for free and 80,000 for premium. That's the only way a Motorpass is gonna work. If you let us pay 80,000, you're gonna give us 40,000 back. If you think that this stuff is gonna bring certain people back to the game or bring new players to the game, it's gonna work the opposite. There are people, instead of coming back, they're gonna run away farther than they were already going. It's gonna work counterproductive. It's as simple as that. Other than that, if you go to the orange bus tomorrow, that thing will still be in headquarters, but it will no longer contain daily contracts. It will keep these challenges, daily challenges and season challenges. Similar structure as in the hobbies. You can see what you need to do to get it, and that sort of gets you through the tiers. Of course, going through the tiers, I'm speaking about 80,000. If you pay 80,000, you go in that thing at tier number 1, and then you have to play through all these tiers. Do whatever these challenges require to get through those 50 tiers. If you say, fuck this, I have more than enough crew credits, then you can buy for 150,000 crew credits, you can buy a level 20, I believe, which means that you immediately unlock the first 20 or 25 levels, and then you will be already there. You can also buy the whole damn thing for, I believe, for about 400,000 crew credits, and then you unlock every single thing in there. You can buy separate tiers, 5 tiers, 10 tiers, 20 tiers separately if you want to. If you don't have enough time at the end of the season or so and you're still missing 10 tiers, then you can buy 10 tiers if you want to spend your crew credits on that kind of stuff. Those are all possibilities within that Motorpass. Vehicles, yeah, as you can see here, we have the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, the Corvette Stingray, BMW M8, Bugatti Chiron, 2 new vehicles, the other 2 are already in the garage, just recycled with a police livery on it. We also have a Dodge Demon, I believe, so yeah, that's another one of those. We have the Hunt. There you will find something, I think already on the picture you could see of the Hunt, that there is a Ram Rebel 1500 TRX concept thing on there with Enforcer unit on it. Yeah, that also means that the normal Ram Rebel will come to the game as well. There are some other vehicles connected to it. There are also some Summit rewards connected to it. You will get an interception or a Enforcer edition in the Summit as well. So you also still need to keep playing Summits to get the exclusive rewards, because that also hasn't changed. If you get a vehicle every 4 weeks in the Summit, you need to get the Platinum reward to be able to get your hands on that. So yeah, that is how they are bringing this, but I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it working. Motorflix, it is what it is. And I am very glad that they did not invite me for this recording session, because there is nothing that I can make positive of this. This is Calling All Units 2.0, and even with less content than Calling All Units had, and Calling All Units was already not that great. I don't know. It might please some kids and casuals who wanted cups, but if they see how the event structure works, I'm pretty sure even those will not be very happy with it. Then they come up with some things, they contradict themselves the whole time. 2 years ago they said, this game is about Legion Motorsports, cups make no sense in this game. We are 2 years later, we have cups. 2 months ago they came up with the Mitsubishi Eclipse Star Edition and claimed, after a whole fuss on the forums and whatnot from the players, they claimed that they would never bring cars behind crew credit walls anymore, so that was an exception, that Mitsubishi Eclipse Star Edition. I'm not so sure about that, because if I'm looking at that thing over here, that seems to me 1, 2, 3 at least already, and also that will be the same in every other Motorpass, that are behind a crew credit wall. Now, COVID being out there and all that kind of stuff, a lot of companies are in trouble. Maybe Ivory Tower is in trouble as well. Can't pay their people working for them, and they need to find some money. That is all understandable, but not in this way, Ivory Tower. Give us a proper DLC with proper content. People will pay for it, and you will get your money to pay your people and to develop the crew tree over time, or whatever you need the money for. But this way, you're not gonna make much money, I'm afraid. Motorflix, tomorrow in the game, whether you like it or not. That will be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.